Hello students, to Maths Academy, your Pooja teacher. Today we will start with the new topic of this chapter is the types of sets. Now there are 5 types of sets that I will explain with the help of definition and some examples which will help you to understand to solve the practice set 1.2. Now students, we start a new topic of this chapter is types of sets. Now the first type is singleton set. Look at the definition carefully. The set which contains one element is called singleton set. The set means take any one set, but that set contains only one element, right? So this is called as a singleton set. Just look at the example, then you clear the definition. Set A equals to, open the curly bracket, x such that x is even prime number. All of you know that prime number is start with 2. And what is prime number? That number which is divided by itself, right? And even number, we know that it is also start with 2, means it's a multiple of 2, means 2, 4, 6, 8 up to infinite number, right? But what they call prime number. So starting with this 2 and this is also starting with this 2, and we know that prime number is divided by itself and even number only 2 is divided by itself, and after that multiples they are divided by many numbers. That's why we choose only one number, that was even prime number. So take with set A equals to singleton set 2. Only we get a 2, right? Always remember that even prime number is a 2. Come to the second set B equals to open the curly bracket x such that x is neither prime nor composite, close the curly bracket. So therefore set B equals to 1. 1 is that number which is neither prime and nor composite. So the answer is singleton 1. Now clear all of you? Now come to the second type of a set, that is empty set or null set. Empty or null set means there is a no any element. Just look at the definition, then you clear. If a set does not contains any element, right? Does not contain any elements, then the set is called an empty or null set, right? So always remember that it represented by, this is an empty set or this is called as a 5. So you have to, this is a symbol of an null set or empty set. Clear? Now look at the example number 1. Set B equals to, open the curly bracket x such that x is natural number between 2 and 3. Now look at that. Natural number means what? Start with 1 up to infinite, that which are uncountable. But what they said, between 2 and 3. We know that after 2 we get a 3. There is a no any number, right? After 2 we get 3. So there is a no any number. That's why we get a set B is a empty set or null set. Clear all of you? Now come to the third type of set. It's a finite set. In finite set, if a set contains countable number of an element, then the set is called an finite set, right? Means take any set and set contains some elements, right? They contains an element, that elements we can count, then it is an finite set. Now how is that? Suppose I'll give the one example of that. In our family there are some members, right? In our family there are some members, that members we can count that. So this is an finite set, right? So same as it is, this one in finite set we can count the numbers like a classroom, classroom contains a students, so we can count the number of students, like a number of peoples in the villages. So these peoples we can count that, right? It's an finite set. Come to the example, then you clear. Set of vowels of a English alphabet, right? We know that there are 5 vowels, so therefore set A equals to A, E, I, O, U. Look at the second example. Set of a prime numbers from 1 to 20. Prime numbers means what? That number divided by itself. So set B equals to 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. So this is a prime numbers in between 1 to 20, right? Come to the number 4, infinite set. If a set contains an uncountable numbers, then the set is infinite set, right? In infinite set there is an uncountable number, so that set is called as an infinite. Look at the example, then you clear. Set of natural number, right? So set of natural number, take a set P equals to, natural numbers start with 1, 2, 3, 4 up to they are infinite numbers, right? Uncountable. That's why we can take with dotted points and close the bracket. Remember students, when you look at this type of dotted points, then you clear that this is an infinite set, which means it's an uncountable set. Clear all of you? Now come the second example, set of a whole numbers. So take set Q equals to curly bracket 0. We know that whole number is start with 0, 1, 2, 3 up to dotted points and close the curly bracket. This dotted points denotes that it is an infinite set. It means it's a uncountable set. Clear all of you? Now come to the next type, that was a equal set. Equal set is like take any two set A and B are set to be a equal, right? We have a set A and set B are set to be a equal if every element of set A is in a set B. Means सेट ए मध्ये जितके एलिमेंट्स आहेत तितकेच बी मध्ये असले पाहिजेत, ही फर्स्ट कंडिशन झाली. क्लियर? अँड एव्हरी एलिमेंट ऑफ सेट बी इज इन द सेट ए. दुसरी कंडिशन काय आहे? एव्हरी एलिमेंट ऑफ सेट बी मीन्स प्रत्येक सेट बी मधले एलिमेंट हे सेट ए मध्येच असले पाहिजे. देन वी कॅन सेट दॅट इट इज अन इक्वल सेट. Now look at the example, then you clear. If set A equals to curly bracket 1, 2, 3 close the curly bracket and set B equals to curly bracket 1, 2, 3 close this. Now observe that set A and set B looks like a identity, right? So that's why we can say that A equals to B or set A equals to set B. So these are the 5 types of set which we can learn now, and with the help of this we are start with the practice set 1.2. Students, start with the solution. What is set A? Equals to curly bracket x such that 3x minus 1 equals to 2. First of all, find out the value of x. So start with finding x. This is 3x minus 1 equals to 2. Now write down 3x as it is equals to 2. This is plus, here it is minus, plus, here it is minus, here it is plus 1. Now this 3x is equals to 2 plus 1, it's a 3, and x equals to 3 upon 3. Then what we get? 1. So x is what? 1. So we have a set A equals to singleton 1, right? So what is a set A equals to singleton 1. Now come to the next question. B equals to x such that it is a natural number but x is a neither prime nor a composite. In our previous year, we know that neither prime nor composite is only 1. 1 is that number which is neither prime and not composite. So write down here singleton 1. Now just observe, set A is also singleton 1, set B is also singleton 1. Now what about C? C equals to x such that x belongs to natural number, x is less than 2. X less than 2 what? 1. So therefore set C equals to singleton 1. Therefore set A equals to set B equals to set C, because all set having a same number, and we have to write down the reason of that. A equals to B equals to C. Set or A equals to B equals to C, you can write down, because all the sets contain same element, that is 1. So this is a reason of this question. Students, start with the solution of question number 2. Set A equals to even prime number. Therefore set A equals to 2. We know that prime number is start with 2 and even number is also start with 2. Therefore set A equals to singleton set 2. Now set B equals to x such that 7x minus 1 equals to 13. First of all, find out the value of x. So start finding. 7x minus 1 equals to 13. 7x equals to 13 plus 1. 7x equals to 14, and this x equals to 14 upon 7. Therefore what is the value of x? It's a 2. 7 2s are 14. Write down here 2. So now after that, what is the value of x? Is a 2. So write down here 2. Then therefore set B is also singleton set 2. Now write down the reason here. Set A and set B contains same element, that is 2. Therefore set A equals to set B. Now start with the solution of question number 3. Sub question: A equals to x A such that A is a natural number smaller than 0. Natural number. Students, you know that natural number is start with 1, and they given us natural number smaller than 0. Smaller than 0 means what? There is a negative value, and we know that there is a no negative value in natural number. So therefore this condition is not satisfied. So we will get only empty set, because there is a no positive number less than smaller than 0. Therefore we get set A is an empty set. Therefore write down the reason. Therefore set A is an empty set. Come to the second question. Set B equals to x such that x square equals to 0. Now x square equals to 0, that means there is a no any number except 0 is the square of 0. Therefore 0 square equals to 0. Now what is the value of x? Is a 0, right? So write down set B equals to 0. So this is a singleton set that we learn in our definition. Okay, so write down here, therefore set B is a singleton set because there is only one element, so that's why this is a singleton set. Okay, now come to the third. Set A equals to x such that 5x minus 2 equals to 0, and this x belongs to natural number, right? So first of all, find out the value of x that we solved in previous example. So start finding the value of x. This is 5x minus 2 equal to 0. This is 5x equals to 2 and x equals to 2 upon 5. Now observe that this 2 upon 5 is a rational number. What is the value of x? Is a rational number, and in our question x belongs to natural number, right? So this is not belongs to natural number, right? 2 upon 3 is does not belongs to natural number because this is in fraction form. Therefore this condition is does not satisfied with given condition. So therefore it's an null set, that is empty set. Therefore set A is an empty set. Now start with the solution of question number 4. Sub question 1. Set A equals to curly bracket x such that x less than 10. X is a natural number. And what the given condition? X less than 10. So natural number is start with 1 and this x is less than 10. Means less than 10, so start writing the element 1. Why it is 1? Because natural numbers start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 9. This is less than 10, so 9 is less than 10. So stop here and close the curly bracket because the given condition x is less than 10. Suppose if they given us x is less than or equal to 10, then you have to take with next number, that is 10, but they given us x less than 10, so stop with 9 only. Now we have to write down the reason also. So start writing reason. In set A there are how many elements? 9 elements. So write down there are total 9 elements and they are countable, right? Na we can count, na, so that's why we can write down they are countable, so that set A is a finite set. Always remember that in finite set we can count that number up to last. It's a countable 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is a no any dot dot points, right now? So that's why it is finite set. Question number 2. Set B equals to y such that y less than minus 1. Y is an integer. Close the curly bracket. Now set B. How to write? Always remember that in integer minus 1 is the greatest number. Okay, so start with the y is less than minus 1. So open the curly bracket, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 up to infinite number, because they don't tell up to which number. So that's why we can give the dotted line. So we have to write down the reason also. So start with in set B contains uncountable, because we give the dotted points. Uncountable numbers of elements, so that set B is infinite set. Infinite set. Now question number 3. Set C equals to set of students of a class 9 from your class. Right. Just observe the question. Set of students of class 9 from your class. We can count the number of students in any class, right? There is a strength of 50, 60, 70 up to 100. We can count. So this is an finite set. So we have to write down, start with number 1, 2, 3 up to 50. Right? This is a strength of class 9. So this is an finite set. We can count the number of students in any class. So we have to write down the reason. We can count the number of students of class, so that set C is finite set. Now the question number 4 is set of whole number, right? Whole number means it's a start with 0 and we can count that up to infinite times. So we have to take a new set, it's a D. So start with 0 because this is a whole number. 0, 1, 2, 3 up to dotted. Right? Because it's an uncountable. We cannot count. There is so many numbers in whole number. So we have to write down the reason. We can not count all the whole numbers, so that set D is infinite set. Now students, this question number 4 is very important. Okay, thank you students. Good day.